Hi guys, thank you so much for being here. I want you to imagine yourself driving along Langata Road and it's raining heavily. But then you're driving a car that can only fit 2 people, you the driver and another person. Then when you get to the stage at Wilson, you see 3 people. The first person you see is an old woman who's coughing, like they only have a jacket, they don't even have an umbrella, and they need to be rushed to the hospital immediately. And the next person you see is your friend from work who actually helped you get that jobo. And last week, he's the same person who gave you a lift when your car was at the mechanic. And the third person you see is your crush. Like, usipombeba leo, hautawai pata chance ya kushoot shot. Do we all get the scenario? Who are you going to give the lift? Utapatia nani lift? There are 3 people. There are 3 people, an old woman who needs to be rushed to the hospital, your crush, if you don't shoot your shot today, nivo. And the other person is your colleague, alikupea lift last week, and they're the ones who helped you get the job you're doing right now. Who are you going to give a lift? No chorus answers. Anyone who has an answer? And then you're just going to leave the old woman to die like that. Or you're going to leave your colleague who came through for you. First of all, hakuna kazi Kenya. Yendo alikusaidia kupata kazi. You're going to leave them. Who? I think we'll take 3 answers. Yes? Whoop, whoop. Did you hear that? You give your friend the car to take the old woman to the hospital, and then you stand there with your crush. Mupige story, paka matatu ikuje. We can give her a hand of applause. Yeah, thank you so much. We have an interesting program lined up, and I hope you will have a good time. I want to ask you a few questions so that we can get a gist of how you think. So, would you rather sweat profusely when you talk to your crush, or have to whisper always when you're talking to them?
Whisper.
You'd rather whisper every time you're talking to them other than sweat profusely? Okay, that's interesting. The last one, would you rather poop on your pants while at work and you have an important meeting, or you'd rather pee on your pants while on your first date? You'd rather pee on your pants on your first date? Okay, interesting. Okay, so on to the next question. I know you're a successful business owner and you're a poet at the same time. So are you able to juggle between those two? Like, how do your creative juices come about? Because when I listen to your spoken words, I'm like, ooh, hey, I wish. How do you do it?
Well, you see, being a business owner and a performing artist can be challenging at times. But how I manage to balance between my career and my passion is 2 principles, and these 2 principles are discipline and planning. So with discipline, I am able to do the right thing at the right time, at the right place, and with planning, it's able to assist me in managing my time effectively so that one does not overweigh the other.
I hope you guys are disciplined and have plans because... okay, that's interesting. And by planning, do you mean you have a journal, or like what do you mean when you say planning?
I schedule a calendar that needs to be done, and if it's time to like do poetry, and if it's time to work, that's the time I have to do that.
So you mean you don't schedule time that this time I'm going to write something, or it just comes to your mind? Like what usually happens?
When I'm planning my week, I have to assign when I'm supposed to do my work. I'm supposed to set time for my...
Interesting. So we have someone out there who's written poems and who's done like a lot of work, but ameziweka huko kwa archives because maybe they have imposter syndrome. They think this is not good enough to be out there. What would you tell such a girl or such a young man?
The same way Nice put it. I like the way they put it. Just do it. Don't limit yourself. Don't doubt yourself. And do not kill your dreams cause of unnecessary opinions from people who don't understand where you're going or where you're heading. And don't compare yourself to someone who has already made it. You just do it. Stop saving your work on the draft section and just click the publish section. Someone is watching you. And we change the world one person at a time.
Ah, interesting. So I think that's your cue. Just go to your draft and post it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You'll learn along the way. Thank you. We're excited to listen to what you have for us. Would you rather lose all the money you have right now or lose all the memories that you've made since you were born?
I'd rather lose all the money I have right now.
Do you have a reason for that?
Yeah, because memories make our tomorrow.
Ah, okay,
Like,
interesting.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, what did you study, and is it translating to what you're doing right now?
Yes, I studied music. I studied music in KU. I graduated in 2019, and it's translating. It's literally what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So do you have an advice for any upcoming artist who probably wants to start their music career, but maybe they felt like, oh, I studied business in school, there are no jobs, and I'm even scared to start this music thing. What advice do you have for an upcoming artist who really wants to be in this industry?
Oh, for any upcoming artist, anywhere, even here, or okay, wherever this video is gonna go to.
Yeah.
Beginning is hard, but beginning is everything. Once you've started, like, that's the biggest step you can take when you want to do something. So starting is hard, but once you're in it, that's it. Like, you're gonna find it's flowing. And then with it, experience comes utarushwa pesa. Can I mix up with this way? Yeah, you'll utarushwa pesa. You'll get called by promoters. You'll do all these things, but now, like, starting is the most important thing. Take the courage. Begin. It's today.
So is there hope that music can put food on my table?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So we're excited to listen to what you have for us tonight.
Wagwan.
Thank you.